afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is that you're watching. Like to say what's up to your fam. How are you today? What's good? Good afternoon. Kenya, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Over here messing with some buttons and all that good stuff.
We always messing with some type of gadgets. So
I'm a gadget guy.
I know.
All
Most
right.
guys are, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Most guys I know.
Yeah. Okay. So where you checking in at? What's up to everybody? Let me know what part of the country you're checking in. Love to holler at you. Love to recognize you today. It's all good.
That's right.
All right. We're gonna read this letter while you do that. I'm sorry. I'm
While
on.
Sam is messing with his gadgets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we good. Yeah.
All right. Dear Sam, I've been married to my husband for 23 years and we have 3 children together. When we first got married, everything was great. He was an excellent father, lover, and friend. But now, 23 married years down the road, he's still an excellent father, but a horrible friend and a distant lover. He never talks to me anymore. He more or less talks down on me. I'm not pretty enough, not smart enough, or good in bed. Every time he knocks me, I try to make improvements, but he still seems unimpressed. I have reached out to one of the ministers at my church, and he has been giving me some great advice. However, my husband doesn't seem moved. But recently, the minister, he is single,
I just thought. Go ahead. I'm listening.
and I have been developing feelings for one another. He makes me feel good about myself. Although we have not crossed the line, I'm starting to really feel like I want to. I love my husband, but I really don't think he loves me. Should I move on to divorce so that I can have a relationship with my minister or try to work it out once again?
So I thought they probably went to counseling. Did they go to counseling together or no?
Yeah, but she said that her
Or-
husband wasn't impressed.
Or are they? Is she just going getting advice from a guy?
Advice. Yeah, that's
I
different.
think this is what she's doing, which is not cool if your husband's not there.
Oh, okay. So maybe he has just been advising her,
Yeah.
and then she goes home and tries to do these little things, and her husband is just like, whatever.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Because that's why she's having this one-on-one feelings for this guy.
Right.
Because
They're having one-on-one
you're
conversations.
having one-on-one conversations,
Yep.
which he should not be having with you. And let me get over into this. So you're dealing with lust right now. So the enemy knows exactly what you're going through, and he's presenting an option for you. I don't want to even say an option, a distraction for you. In life, people will gain lustful feelings for people.
True.
I'm talking about married people. It's up to you to be able to cut it off and be able to check that thing on that thought. So if you think about it too long, then it can turn to lust. So when those certain thoughts come to your mind that many people do not want to admit because they want to lie and act like they only think about their significant other all the time. That is not true.
Right.
Those thoughts come in your head. You have to be strong enough to get the thoughts out. If you keep thinking on a thought, then the thought can become in your heart, and you'll think that it's love when it's not, it's lust. So what you're experiencing is lust, and the counselor, preacher man, should cut that off.
He should.
And you really should cut it off.
But what about, okay, so we're talking about the fact that the woman is, she's stepping out of line with the whole communications with the minister and
Yeah.
catching feelings,
Yeah.
all that stuff. But what about emotional abuse? She is being
Yeah.
emotionally abused.
But she won't be able to deal with that until she get rid of this problem.
Yeah, definitely.
So once you get rid of this problem, you can really deal with your situation and attack it. But right now you're cloudy.
Right.
And I would say you move forward, find another counselor, pray about it as well. And if you can afford it, or if your insurance afford it, go to one of those actual a place where they don't know you and really can't judge you. Not to say that the same thing cannot happen, but at least this is a licensed professional that you can get advice from. And then you guys can kind of try that. But the minister guy,
Is he being predatory right now because he knows that she's vulnerable? He knows her self-esteem is in the toilet, and he's still,
yeah,
kind of inching on in there. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I can slide on here. Oh, he don't want to take care of the ass.
Right.
Let me take care of it for her. And then, but what you don't want to do, you want to be careful, because what can happen is you could fall for him, and he hit it, and that's that.
Yeah.
Now, I like always kind of wind up knowing somebody with one of these situations. But I know a couple that was not necessarily, they were being counseled, but they were going to the same church, and they wind up, he wind up getting with somebody else in the church. I just leave it at that.
Okay.
And they got married.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Dang. So you give up the cookies and everything and then just move on. Huh?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
And they were kind of in like leadership too. They was, I don't think they wasn't counseling one another, nothing like that. But that's messy. I just want to say that that's a little weird.
Yeah.
So you might want to be careful of that. Definitely. So those feelings, unnatural affections.
I think anytime that you're going through something and you're vulnerable, you kind of have to toss that extra thing to the side until you deal with it, because otherwise it's going to be a problem.
You got to go straight to Steve. He said he blames me. Warning, I blame Sam for the following response, since he said I was nice yesterday.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
He's crazy.
Yeah. Hold on. Steve.
Getting to Steve. Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
I got there. All right.
888-409-0931. That's our number too. 409-0931. What's up to Deborah? How you doing today? Mr. Jenkins, what you talking about? Let's go.
Look at you. I see what you did here.
Okay.
I see what you did there. All right. Steve said, warning, I blame Sam for the following response, since he said I was nice yesterday. Yes, you were very nice. Since you've been married 23 years, we can pretty much determine that you're not a young, hot tenderoni anymore. That said, if you think that this minister or any other man wants you and your 3 kids, you can add idiot to the not pretty enough, smart enough, or good in bed description list your husband calls you. You better get a pocket rocket and a dog if you need a friend, and a good roll in the sack. Christmas is coming and those kids need someone to play with, and the minister won't be the one doing it. Dang, Steve.
Steve, what's up with that, bro?
And Chanel said, I can understand this. My husband admitted to doing this with another woman. I felt it was wrong myself.
With your husband, how did he do it with another one? With y'all counselor? Your husband slept with y'all counselor? Or he was like
No, wait. Yeah, who?
Let me understand what you're talking about here. Don't just say that.
Your husband. What was he? Was he counseling?
Right. Was your husband counseling? I mean, we don't know. Were you guys getting counseled, and he left you for the counselor?
That's unfortunate.
888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. Give us your thoughts. What's up, James? How you doing?
Now, Micah said, first things first, you cannot fix a problem by moving on to another man. Second, you have to love you and be secure with yourself. Third, the reason you feel like this about your pastor minister is because he's giving you the attention that you've been longing for. That's not how you repair yourself. Fourth, understand that your husband may be cheating, or he has some underlying issues himself that need to be addressed. You can't change a tiger's stripes. Stop trying to change yourself for your husband, but for you. Fifth, you need a new minister, pastor.
Yes.
You have emotionally drawn yourself to him. He
Yes.
can't give you guidance if you have already put yourself in his arms and bed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one, right?
Well,
Wow.
see, daughter, what you need to understand here is that preacher single man here. Why preachers be doing that?
I don't know.
He saw your fine self coming in the door. Be honest with you, he was already looking at you when he was sitting in the pulpit. When he saw you, you came into church with your leggings on and them high heels. You know you shouldn't have been wearing them leggings, but you wanted some attention because your husband wasn't giving you none. And then one day, y'all met eye contact. He said, "Hey, sister," gave you the fake church hug. You know, the one like this. But you leaned in a little closer and said, "I'm having a little problem with my husband. I need some help." He said, "Oh, you do? Here's my number. Call me, sister, or text me, and I'll get in contact with you straight from heaven."